Let's see what we got. See what we got, peoples. Shoot, we might end up burning alive in here with this. Let's see, that ain't tall enough. Where'd my drink go? Oh no, I did not mix me the perfect drink and lose it. Oh no, no, no. It's got to be somewhere special or something. I must have put it down. Trying to do something. Oh, I found it. I found it. It's all good. All right, we're gonna try this multi-screen for the first time. See what happens. I did not leave a note, or I didn't put nothing on nowhere. Isaac, my boy. You want to talk about Isaac? Some baseball or something? Because we could do it. Like, honestly, I just moved to Detroit. And the thing about Detroit is, like, historically, they've just had, like, shitty sports teams. I mean, the Pistons are great, I mean, they whooped Kobe, so I can't take that against them. But the rest of the teams, like the Lions, sucked forever. Like, sucked. They were like pretty much the worst team in history of football. Well, they were worse than the Cleveland Browns, probably, if you really think about it. But the year before I decided to move out here, no, I didn't watch the All Star game. But the year I decided to move out here, right before it, Detroit's got the best teams for everything. Like, do you know you got to give like a liver to go see a game now? It's like $300, bro, to watch football an hour. They used to have them tickets for like $10. I'm like, where the $10 tickets at? You know what I'm saying? You go to the box office, you asking for a $10 ticket. They won't even give you a hot dog, bro. Right? Like, this team ain't won 30 games in the last decade, besides the last 3 years. And they really trying to charge $300 for a game. They got it fucked up out here, man. That's not okay. Uh, but no, Isaac, I didn't see the All Star game yet. I'm sure it was popping. Um, there's some great players out there, that's for sure. That some rookie, they got mad about some rookie getting voted in. I read about that. But the dude's throwing like 100 miles an hour. How do you not have him in the game? National League won. Of course they won. You know, I know that made you happy. I read that the Phillies should have had more players in the game, though. Apparently, they got a bunch of great pitchers this year. I feel like I'm gonna burn up in this daggum thing. So, yeah, It's kind of crazy, I'm sure Philly sports teams games are always expensive because they're kind of decent, right? They've won the World Series a couple years ago, come close in basketball, football, they win it. So, their sports are always kind of expensive. But Detroit, I was thinking, be way more affordable for games. Like you could catch a Piston games cheap, which is kind of crazy because we're a good team and we're entertaining to watch. But you get a $25 ticket. You cannot get no $25 ticket for no Lions game. You better go ask somebody. You come out here trying to watch a game and you'll end up losing more money than you would in Vegas, bro. Like it don't make no sense. Like how you gonna go broke, more broke than gambling, just trying to go watch a sports game? And then you better hope you didn't buy no fake ticket either, right? You buy a fake ticket, you're done. You're done. Like what are you gonna do? You're gonna be out front. You ain't got no more money. You done spent it all trying to go watch, trying to take your family to watch the Lions play. Found out you bought that wrong ticket off Ticketmaster. You can't get a refund. Like what? Get the fuck out of here, man. Um, might be inappropriate for Isaac because I don't know how old Isaac is, but I did say this isn't a children's safe. But you ever take a girl out and everything's going great, but then you go spend some money, you drop some because she fine, she a baddie, like she deserves that treatment. She go queen. But you go spend that money, and then all of a sudden, as soon as the date over, she talking about she's celibate. I'm like, what? What you ain't said nothing about celibacy the whole time I've talked to you. Like it wasn't on your profile. Your friends didn't talk about it. Ain't nobody talk about it. But now all of a sudden you talking about you celibate. After I done spent some money, like if you could have said that on the way into the restaurant, I promise you would have been a different meal experience, right? I'd have been like, nah, she can't order that. Like we got to split the bill. Sometimes you got to split the bill, men. Just do it because the date's not going to go the way you want it to. Sometimes, right? It's not even about just sex or nothing like that, but she could be a little crazy. She could be like I said, decide she's celibate. She could decide that, she's not feeling it after you done spent a couple hundred. Like, bro, get out of here. And women, that's the expectations these days. It's like some of them got the nerve to be like, well, you got to get my nails and feet done and my hair did. And I'm like, before I even met you, like, I don't even like ladies. I feel like realistically, like, okay, you could ask for that. Like, ask for whatever you want to ask for. But at the same time, while you're asking for that, why don't if you want your nails, your hair done, and everything else, I gotta get and before I even get to know you, then how about I gotta get some head? I need to know what you're working with, right? Like, why should I sit here not only pay for the date, but pay for all these expenditures before the date, and then literally, I don't even know what you're working with, right? Yeah, bro. Tell Isaac, you could literally go out with a woman and it costs more than going to a sports game. I could have got season tickets for the Tigers instead of going out on a date all weekend, right? Because each woman's different. Each woman's different. Like they're gonna all spend the same. They're like, oh, I don't spend that much. Da, 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 da. It's lies, bro. Because literally, this one might want to go eat at a fancy place. The other one might not. But she want to go out to this show, and then while she at the show, she wants some drinks, all this. By the end of it, bro, you're sitting there negotiating with your bank on the phone because you're like, hey, this car got to go through. This car's got to go through. And the banks have the nerve to ask me, talking about, well, didn't you know what you were spending? Well, no, there's no prices on the menu, bro. There's no fellas. Don't ever go out to eat at no place when there's no prices on the menu on a date. Do not do it. say immediately, hey, we need to split this. Stick up for yourself, men. Stick up for yourself. Because you go on this date and there's no prices on the menu, you they can literally take everything you got. You got to give them your car title just to walk out the restaurant. You're like, man, what in the world? Just trying to have a good time. Yeah. Try to pick the restaurant $200 steak, bro. Exactly. I wish. Listen, I wish. I gotta be real. I wish a bitch would say a $200 steak on my dime, and I ain't like really know her. It's not like an anniversary or something. This wasn't planned. I'm gonna tell her immediately, like, hey, we don't go together. I ain't even got no head yet. I like we can't do this. What are we talking about? I can't do this. And I don't care how that looks. Because females be like that whack ass motherfucker, this broke ass. Yep, okay, sure, sure. I will literally, like, if I find out, because the price ain't had no menus, and she gets a steak, but I find out it's 200, I'm eating the steak for her. Like, I ain't, or literally, I'm sending that steak back. I'm like, nah, man, this ain't right. I'm not feeling this. This ain't even what I'm trying to do today. You gotta stick up for yourself, fellas, before you end up broke. Going trying to take a girl out, trying to impress her, and then a week later, 2 weeks later, y'all ain't even talking no more. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. These is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Even if the head game is fantastic, a $200 steak. I just think different because like a chick wants me to take her to go get a seafood boil, and I'm like, how much is that seafood boil? I was in the line somewhere today, and the girl had a crab place. I forget the name of the restaurant, but it was like a crab place in Detroit. And I was like, "What, yo? What's the prices of that place?" And she was like, "Oh, the boy." I said, "No, for the seafood boils." And I was like, she was like, "Oh, 17 to whatever." I was like, "Okay, 17. That actually, that's a good starting point, right?" You take a girl and be like, "Hey, I got you the boil," and it's like, "Oh, there's nothing in it." Oh, I ordered the boil, right? Because I took a girl out once. I spent like $130 because you sometimes listen. This is what they do to you, especially if it's like an Asian seafood place. They gonna hit you with gratuity if you black. I'm just telling you right now. I don't know why. I mean, it's probably smart because I wasn't gonna give them that much, but the nerve of them to try to take like $30 from me as a tip, and I'm like, bro, you just brought me a bag. Like the bill was so high, I'm just negotiating everything down. I'm like, hey man, I didn't drink this much soda. What are we talking about? You charged me $4 for soda. I only took 2 sips. You started lying. It's hard, man. You gotta, fellas, you gotta stick up for yourself. And ladies too, you know. Ladies, stick up for yourself. If he's taking you to get chicken nuggets all the time, be like, hey, let's like, am I sucking your dick for it? You bring it up to him. But if you're getting better than that, we gotta chill. If he's a good guy, just be honest with him, fellas. Be like, hey man, I can't be doing this all the time. I don't care how fine she is. Even Halle Berry's got to know someone's on a budget, right? She can't. I mean, she could maybe do seafood boils, but not for the rest of her life. If Halle Berry lived to 90 years old, first of all, she goes to 90, she can't eat it with her teeth falling out, right? So what's Halle Berry gonna do? So she don't even need to spend all that money on that food. She need to, start slowing it down. She getting older. She needs to start eating oatmeal. I don't even understand what the problem is. You know what I mean? I gotta fix this phone right here. I don't even know. Let's see. Has he got anything? Let me see. Yeah, $200 steak, bro. Yeah, I wish she would. Girl today talking about she like pasta. I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work. Like, I don't know if I want a girl that likes pasta, bro. That's expensive meal. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. And it's not because I'm broke. I can pay my bills. I have a house. I'm straight. My kids are straight. But when you're saying pasta, what you putting on the pasta? What kind of sauce? You know what I'm saying? If it's plain pasta, you just like the noodle. Okay. You like pasta. Well, I'm gonna take you some noodles. I'm gonna get you noodles. I'll make you some noodles at the house. Them noodles cost $1 for the box. I'll make you all the pasta you want. But she wanna go to plays. She wanna get, some. She got the nerve to try to get spaghetti. Some spaghetti? Bitch, get playing. I'll tell you, my mama house should make you some spaghetti. You know what I mean? That spaghetti be better than there. Farmer Hearts, I appreciate you still hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And to my three over here, I appreciate y'all too. Um, so we got a Scientology building downtown, and I really wanted to like sneak in there and see what happens to me, like, because it just seems like people really get caught up in the religion or whatever, right? Like, first of all, their church does the most. Like, if they, like I just said the word Scientology, they might come looking for me. See, some of them dropped out over here because I said Scientology is immediate. You know what I'm saying? They're probably reporting it to the church. But like they've been stalking people, and like if some of the women that like file claims against some of these people, someone invited me to join live as a guest. I don't even know what that means. I'm dumb. I don't know what the live over here is even talking about, right? But I'm just on here doing something. But I really want to sneak in this building, man. It's really important to me because if I go in there, I want to see, because like they be talking about aliens and stuff. First of all, I love aliens, right? I tell every time I meet a girl. Actually, the last few I forgot to tell them. That's why shit's probably been going sideways. But I tell them anything with sci-fi, space, and aliens, I'm all about it, right? Not like I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I believe there's aliens somewhere. This world's too big. Like the world is too big, right? Like the galaxy or whatever. Some aliens did something out here, like, and the world's big too. You went somewhere that was in Tennessee that $500 for 3 steaks that was barely cooked. Hey, bro, that bill ain't coming to me. All of a sudden, I'm turning into Stevie Wonder. I can't see. I left my wallet at home, bro. Let me tell you something. You catch a black person at a restaurant, they all of a sudden learn the bill too high. They ain't trying to pay that. They forgot their wallet, and it's on the other people at the table. And like, I don't care. That's just real life, because we ain't doing that. 500, bro. You's a beast. Like on a meal. That better have been somebody's birthday, right? Like, and it better have been mine, right? Because 500, shit. I lost my stuff thinking about that, but I don't know. I mean, but it's like, you sit here and talk about the price of going out to eat, but it's almost cheaper to go out to eat now than it is to go buy your own food, which is crazy to me. You can't even, we ain't gonna talk about eggs. The price of eggs, like $10 for some eggs. Like, I didn't even know I liked eggs until it started getting so expensive. I was like, man, I love eggs. You start taking it away from me and I can't get it. That's just, it's crazy. It's like you could get more bacon than you can get eggs now. You go to a restaurant, they're like, oh, we give you one egg, but we give you 6 slices of bacon. And you start thinking, you're like, oh, 6 slices of bacon. You're like, hold up, man, what happened to my eggs? Yeah, they be tripping about that. It don't make no sense to me. I'm like, you giving me 6 slices of bacon, but one egg, and it ain't even a big egg, because it's like the liquid. It just don't make sense, bro. When you try to buy steak in the store these days, they want like $45 for like 3 steaks in the thing. And I hear some people be like, "Oh, that's okay, man. That's not even that bad. $45 is not okay." But I like to eat steaks, so now I'm spending $45 on steaks that I gotta cook, right? Every couple of days. They don't. Mm-mm. And of course, you know, I was with this girl one time recently. She gonna we spending time together. You know, we getting to know each other. It's politicking. She's here for a while, and so I got tired of going out to eat because I'm like, man, it's day number 3 or 4. Like I we go together. You gotta be in the house a little bit. You know, or you could do it. You know, you all of a sudden. Let me tell you something. You tell a girl to pay for something, all of a sudden she want to stay inside, right? So I was like, let's go to the grocery store. I'm gonna get some food to make because she wanted to make some catfish. She wanted to make some southern shit, fry up some catfish, yada yada yada. So we go, and she got the nerve to try to pick out this little bag of potatoes, right? Which is cool, just potatoes. Potatoes are cheap, but this little bag of potato costs $10. And I said, excuse my language, but I said, bitch, if you don't go get the big ass bag of potatoes for $10, you get the big bag for $10. I ain't getting no little bag like this. She's like, but they're cute. I just want them to eat something. They're cute. Let me have my cute potatoes. I, I said, hell no. And I still ended up buying them. It still makes me mad to this day, right? I'm going to end up having a heart attack because I keep having to buy shit that I don't want to buy to make someone happy. And it don't make sense to me, right? If she would have got the big bag of potatoes, everything been cool, I wouldn't have said nothing. Because you're bargain shopping, you're being smart, right? We didn't even. I think by the time she made the food, I think we had already broke up. Honestly, honestly, because some things you can't let go, fellas. It could be something as little as a $10 bag of potatoes, but it's a little bag, right? You got to stick up for yourselves. It wasn't going to work in the long run. You know, imagine all the she making bad money decisions like that. Well, what's it going to be like 3-4 years from now? Man, so I got my dog from the rescue center. So I need a guard dog, right? I live in Detroit, West Side. It's, you know, it'd be popping off a little bit about here. And I need a guard dog. I need somebody to woo, woo, you know what I'm saying? Like, let motherfucker know he come to through my house. So I'm waiting on him, right? So I got him. But now his vet is harassing me. They're like, hey, you need to get Hans his medicine. You need to spend $40 a month on his medicine. I'm like, for what? That's gonna save his life. I thought I saved his life taking him from the rescue center. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Right? Like, what else am I supposed to do? Now I gotta do more than just take him from the rescue center. You want me to spend more money because my dogs eat a motherfucking 50, about 60, $70 worth of food already. So I'm in the whole $70 a month for these dogs. And now you telling me I need to spend 40. But then this is where it got me. The damn vet got the nerve to tell me I need to get the same medicine for the other dog too. I said, now you want me to spend $80? Well, if you can't afford, well, if I can't afford to give it to me free, you love dogs so much. You see, they always want to tell you what to do with a dog and how we're not doing stuff right, but they don't want to give you nothing. This vet making, she got a nice Benz. Yeah, that's at like, yeah, she got. I saw the Benz in the parking lot. My shit is falling apart when I pull in. You hear it. I crank the wheel. You know what I'm saying? And you got the nerve to tell me I need to spend $80 every month on these dogs. Invite. I don't even know what any of this means, yo, on here. Somebody got to explain that to me because I don't even know. It don't even say nobody's in here. So what do I care on that one? Today, guys, I'm doing a duo live, right? I'm working on the craft, seeing what I got. But anyway, so now I had to take him to the vet, and he was there like 3 days, 2 days. And the vet go call me. And so like I just had this dog like 2 months, right? And he's very skid. Like when I got him, he was very skittish. He's scared of everything. And it was a hassle to get him in my vehicle. Like I had to literally pick him up. I got like spine issues. I gotta pick him up, throw him in there, and then shut the door fast because he's trying to sprint out. Like he's freaking out. And with German Shepherds, when they get scared, they start shedding. They shed so damn much, it's crazy. Like it don't even make sense. Like I'm trying to pet him, and it's just clumps of hairs come out because he's just terrified. So then I gotta carry him out of the car to put him in the place. And as soon as I do that, I'm like, man, I'm done. Like this don't stress me out. Like he's stressed, my dog's stressed, and I'm stressed. I gotta get the fuck out of here. So the vet gonna call me like 4 or like 8 hours later, talking about, hey, can we get you to pick him up and bring him back tomorrow? I said, no, he needs to stay there, like, because that was the plan. They're like, well, he's so scared that we're worried he's gonna chew off his leg. Well, that's gonna be a 3-leg dog, because fuck am I gonna do? I'm not picking him back up to put him back in, to drive him, to pick him up, to take him out, to pick him back up, to pick him back in. Like, fuck you. I literally went a day later, dog was fine. He was fine, right? But these worrying bitches called veterinarians got the nerve to tell me I need to keep spending money. But anyway, I don't know what happened. I don't, but my dog came back, must have told my other dog how great the vet was. Now this fucking dog wants to go to the vet, talking about she need to go. She got a UTI and shit. You ain't, you gonna have a UTI by yourself. You better figure it out, doggy. I don't even know what that means for dogs. Who was you fucking? Like, you better stop wiping your pussy on the grass. I mean, that's not sanitized, right? Oh, they rejected your message? No. No, they retracted your message, Isaac. Let's see. Oh man. You ever had you ever try to help somebody as a friend or in a relationship or something like that? They got their let's say they can't see good, they ain't got no glasses, or they ain't got their license, they need to get their insurance so they could drive legally, or they got real bad dandruff or something. Don't ever help them motherfuckers out. You better just, because man, you're gonna be out a lot of money, and they still gonna have them issues later. I thought about it later. I was like, damn, I spent trying to help you, trying to get, help you fix all the, because it was bad. It was just deep everywhere. It's just coats of white on your scalp. And you ain't got the nerve to appreciate me, bitch. So don't do it, fellas. This is, I'm giving y'all game. You know what I'm saying? Like people need to understand. You gotta stick up for yourself. You better tell these bitches to keep it moving, bro. Got that unemployed friend, got grand ideas and shit, but they ain't had no job in a year or two. And every time you try to hit them up for something, they busy as fuck. I'm like, how is you so busy? You ain't got nothing to do. Like you ain't even got a side hustle. You ain't even at DoorDash no more, bro. I'm like, your mama enabling you because you literally shouldn't even have nothing. But every time I hit him up, motherfucker busy. I'm like, damn, Dante. Nah, man, I gotta go. I gotta go to this cookout. Like, how the fuck? Why are we inviting broke people to cookouts? They ain't contributing, right? They ain't contributing. It's because we love them, you know. But we keep enabling these motherfuckers. Now he done wore out his damn mama's transmission. Both his cars in the driveway fucked up. He been driving his mama's. Now his mama's fucked up. And he's talking about, mama, you need a new car. Your mama don't need no new car. You need to get your mama a car. Shit. It just be real out here, man. It be real. You know, they do have to say, like, one of my favorite things about Detroit is how liquor stores are like gas stations. You know, you're like, oh yeah, let me get like 50 on pump four, but let me get that fucking bottle of let me get that bottle, bro. It's crazy. And like the thing that I love about the liquor stores out here is because I've been in a lot of liquor stores all around the country, but they have so many of the mini bottles, right? Because I guess motherfuckers be broke or something. It's like they'll buy a shot for like $1 something. And I'm like, what in the, it's kind of genius. But I'm just like, man, I drink too much to just buy one little shot thing, right? So I guess maybe it's my fault. Like maybe that's my problem. I need to handle. Because why shouldn't one little thing be enough for me to last me a whole night? I don't know. But I think we need to go ahead and get us an animal prevention suicide, animal suicide prevention line. Because I feel like these animals are walking around here depressed, you know, and they just be trying to end it. That's why we see them in the middle of the road, right? We think those squirrels are there by accident. No, the motherfuckers is ready to end it. And then his little squirrel mom's like, Larry, come back. Don't tell it, Larry. And then he stumbles out the way. So that's what's going on with deer and everything else. Because, you know, I'm one with the Lord, right? I talk to God. God talks to me. He's the one telling me about these animals, what I need to do. You know how, like in the Bible, they'd be like, God spoke to me. And so I knew. Or like church people, like, God spoke to me. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he spoke to me too. He told me that you need to pay me that money you owe me, motherfucker. That's what he told me. I don't know. Guys, you ever go on a date and first words she say to you when you meet her in person is like, "Oh, you're not as annoying in person." Let me tell you guys, your chance of getting pussy after that date is zero. Zip, zilch, zada, zenito, Zimbabwe, zero. You ain't getting shit. And I'm like, why the fuck you go out with me then? You think you thought I was annoying, bitch? Because you say something out of pocket to me, you become a bitch in my book. I'm gonna say bitch, and you know that's risky out here in Detroit. You call someone a bitch, but hey, man, you got to stand 10 toes down. Jesus success me into heaven. He's like, why'd you call her a bitch? Hey, man, she was acting like a bitch. And guess what Jesus goes? She was acting like a bitch. You're right. We're gonna send her to hell. That's what I'm talking about. Because when I go to heaven, I'm trying to go kick with my granddaddy and go watch Tupac do his thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. Because If Tupac ain't in heaven, I ain't fucking with it. That don't. This man was an angel on earth. He was an angel. Motherfucker shot cops and literally didn't give a fuck. But I mean, they was doing shit. But still, how many black men have shot a cop and wasn't like facing the death penalty instantly, right? Like you are facing some shit. Now I'm not against. I'm not saying shoot cops, but I'm just saying like to even have the balls to do it when like they're not like trying to like arrest you for life, like you jumping in just shooting a cop because you see them doing some wrong shit. Like that ain't happening. Like fucking George Floyd was dying. Ain't nobody pull out a gun and shoot a cop, right? Ain't nobody bum rush the motherfucker or nothing. So Tupac would have been there. All fucking those 5 cops would have been fucking dead. Dead. I'm just saying, like, you know, some motherfuckers are G's. I miss them. I miss them with my whole heart. You know, dated a lot of women that's been in therapy, and I don't, you know, some of them I met, they were already in therapy. Some of them started after me. Some straight up told me it was because of me. Whatever, right? I've been through the therapy. I've had to go to therapy with them. But here's my thing: if you're trying to get help for yourself, why are you in that therapist's office lying like a motherfucker, right? Why are you lying? Tell the fucker the truth. Tell the motherfucker you tried to kill yourself last night, right? Don't fucking walk in. Don't have me come in as a witness and then I tell him, be like, no, that didn't happen. No, that's exactly what happened, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Tell this white lady the truth. And it's always some old white lady. You know, why can't I go in there with the hot therapist? That's the type of time I'm trying to go on. I'll go back, right? I'll seek counsel by myself. No, but one time, girl I was dating was talking to my therapist, who was my fucking neighbor. Well, not my therapist. Was talking to a therapist that was my fucking neighbor. And every day, I felt like my therapist would walk by my house really slow, like concerned of was there a crisis? Because the bitch was going so crazy, right? And because it was real, like she was ending it. She was gonna die. She said. But I feel like people who say they gonna do it, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. They just be talking. Um, it's kind of like coming across a virgin that pops a cherry for the first time. They're depressed. They're not. They're not thrilled. They have real shame. It's like when we masturbate, guys, right? Like sometimes, I mean, not all the time, because get actually we very rarely feel upset that we did it, but there are times where you're like, damn, I had shit to do. Why'd I masturbate this time? But virgins, they get like that. They get like that. They go through a denial phase. It's like the 7 stages of grief about their virginity. And it's just like, what are we doing? Like, you're fucking 27 years old. I don't know how you're a virgin. That don't even make sense. And then why did I get the pussy? And then I got the pussy. Now you're sad. You're crying and shit. Like, there's a glop of blood. What is happening? It's like a nightmare. It's like a fucking Jason and Freddy bloodbath, but all in one spot, like a glob. It's just the nastiest shit you could ever. But she got the nerve to be crying, like, like a day later or whatever. But she got a nerve to cry. But my fucking shit's my new king size bed's fucked up. What's up with that shit? Like, I should be the one emotional. They ain't give me no money to fix that shit. I don't know. I'm just saying, there's not very many 27-year-old white virgins, right? Girl virgins. That's really not possible unless there's, and I'm not talking about church girls. I'm not talking about church girls. Like, that can happen, right? They're virgins till some of them are virgins till they're 40 something, or that's what they're telling the church. I don't really know because I didn't spend time with them. outside of church trips. I just know their pussy smell weird. It's like they got like extra panties. It's like the cotton stuff, and you rub it. It's just this. I think it's still there. You know what I mean? It's a little bit weird. Oh, got a lot of shit going on in the world. Sorry guys, I have my phone normally has my notes on it for my stuff, and then that's how I roll. But I'm like, I don't have it obviously because I'm doing a duo live. Um, let's talk about dating. You ever drop somebody off and then like they like take off jogging from your car? You ain't gonna see them again. I'll tell you that. Like I went on a date so horrible. I can't even explain it. But not even like a minute in the date, I got yelled at because I didn't have a seatbelt for their side. And I was like, you could walk, you could take a bus or something. Like, let's just meet there. The fuck, you're not gonna take me back. Da, 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 da. So I take her, and like, we're walking. I'm just like making small talk on the way to the restaurant. And she's like, oh, don't look at me. What? How you gonna tell me to go out with you? Like, I don't know how to make eye contact or to have conversations like this, people. Like, how do you look down? But it's just super high anxiety, which I didn't really know about that because before all this, you're sending me twerking videos. How do I know you got anxiety? I'm thinking you trying to fuck. What? Why? Like think about it. Like good twerking videos too, right? Like first of all, I didn't even ask about them. I didn't even ask one time for a twerk video because you can lose a chick with some shit like that these days. Like if you don't really know them, you know it from men, of course. You ask for it all day. But out the blue, like the first day she hit my number up, I'm getting twerking videos, and then we go out on a date, and I'm coming at you classy because I'm like, yo, let's go out. You ain't got to come over first. Because I'm gonna see you twerk. You send me a twerk video, I got to make sure that's the same ass that I saw in the video, right? So I'm skipping that, like I'm hitting them a little player shit. I'm keeping it real smooth. Let's go on a date. Let me see what you're really about. Let me show you who I am inside. And now you telling me not to look you in the face, bitch? Anyway, I took her to this nice part of town, and there was like 4 restaurants right in a row. And I said, which one would you like to go to? She's like, you didn't pick. And I said, well, I really didn't know what kind of food you really were in the mood for. But these are the 4 best in town, whichever one. And they're right next to each other. You take a right out of one, you in the next. You take a right, boom. You see what I'm saying? It's all down the same block. Nice part of town. It's all beautiful. So she got mad at me. We pick one. We walk in, and this bitch had her eyes closed. Just walking in, had her eyes closed like this, man. Like, for real. I said, are you okay? I said, do we need to leave? She's like, yes. I'm like, what's the fucking point? Why did you send me twerking videos? Now I'm on this fucking side quest. Oh, if it was a Skyrim mission, yes, I could do that. But this is real life side quests. This don't even fucking make sense. Then she got the nerve to scream the whole way back. I was so glad to get that woman out of my car. So, guys, sometimes don't pick them up. Don't pick them up. Even if they ain't got no car and shit, don't pick them up. Because then you stuck with them. Because I was in a situation where I'm like, I don't know if this motherfucker gonna try to yank the wheel and kill me, or I don't know. So you gotta be smart, fellas. Don't put yourself in a situation. Tell them Oliver said I can't do that. You try to go on a date. Nah, Oliver said I can't pay for this $200 steak. Fuck yeah, I said it. She could call me about it. I don't give a fuck. I'll say all the words you guys want to say, but you got to look like a hero, right? I got you. I'll say it. Ladies, you too. You don't want chicken nuggets and shit? You want something better, seafood boil? Tell them, all of a sudden I can't suck a dick till I get a seafood boil. Do it. Don't try to go out with me with that kind of energy. That's the fucked up, Know your role. Keep yourself in line. Oh, but anyway, I was talking about therapy. And I went on a fucking tangent because a lot more people need it than they want to admit, right? Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Much love for that. Let's see, what are you talking about? Tupac is one of the best rappers. Fuck yeah, Tupac was. Hey, listen, I'm old enough. I was alive when he died. All right, Isaac. Thanks for kicking it, bro. I always appreciate it. Good to see you, man, for real. But why we in therapy if you're gonna lie? Like, why do I gotta go? Why I gotta put up with this bullshit? And then you don't even really want me to say nothing. Now you mad at me because I'm telling the therapist, like, nah, it ain't even like that. She crazy. She tried to swallow a box of pills last night. Because it wasn't just a bottle, it was a box. That's how many pills it was. I was like, damn. She was like, I'm alive. I'm like, you did all that? Nah, you had to throw them outside because you'd be dead. Can't nobody take that many extra strength Tylenol, right? Like, hell no, that ain't okay. But tell the therapist that so she could get you help. Don't be sitting here with all this damn weight on your shoulders and feeling like life can't go on, but you didn't get no help. Get some help. Hell yeah. And I'm here to support you with a box of popcorn because I know you're gonna do some crazy shit. And I'm gonna watch. Like, fuck that. I need to know what's going on because when those people don't go to therapy or they don't go to therapy, but they don't get the help they need, they might break in your house, fellas. Or ladies, you too, they might break in your house. And now you got a whole ass situation because motherfuckers was trying to lie in therapy. What good that do you? Right? How'd that help you? I'm just saying. It don't make no sense to lie. Tell them the truth. Tell them what you're going through. Tell them your chick drove you so crazy you want to end it. Tell them you're scared of fucking baby oil now because you went to Diddy's house. Tell them the truth. Fucking put that shit on the fucking partner. I don't know. I'm literally doing this live in front of my dogs right now. And they're fucking snoring. So that tells you how good I'm doing, right? Fucking awesome, man. Let's see. Ooh, McDonald's. Think about that. Anybody else working McDonald's? I did. Definitely. I don't remember how long I made it. Maybe 2 months or something. I don't know. It was definitely like a junior in high school. And Donald's crazy, man. It's like you see real drama at a fucking McDonald's. Like if you're in the hood, I worked at a hood McDonald's, right? In my area where I'm from. And so I worked at the one on the black side of town. And something was always popping off. Like when you got to have a cop working the McDonald's for security, I'm like, what do you think's going to happen at this McDonald's? But the other day, some lady was in the Detroit McDonald's, got in an argument with the manager, walked out, came back and stabbed the manager in the eye and killed her, or the head a bunch of times and killed her. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like McDonald's. Fucking Burger King's worse. You know what I'm saying? Burger King is a step more hood, like way more drama at Burger King. Like, first of all, at McDonald's, at least your food gonna taste normal, right? Sometimes it might be a little cold. Sometimes they might not get the order right. They might not they might forget to take the mustard or onions or something off, right? But Burger King don't give a fuck what you think. They don't give a fuck if they selling you like 6 hour old fries. They do not give a fuck. Then you call. You can't call back at Burger King if they don't know that number. They ain't picking up. Let me tell you about that. Burger King ain't picking up no fuck. They'll let that shit ring all day. They're like, we don't know who that is. We ain't trying to deal with that. And then if somebody picks up on accident, you get cussed out. I ain't supposed to be on the phone. The fuck? Don't be calling me on bullshit. Talking about your order code. Bang. But McDonald's, man, I remember I used to be in the back trying to steal all the Monopoly tickets and shit. Yeah, for real. I used to try to steal. I was trying to win that million. I don't know how I was gonna do it, but I feel like that shit fake as fuck, man. I stole so many McDonald boxes trying to get to the fries and shit. I ain't scared to tell them. It's fucking what's it called? It's been past the crime, right? I got immunity on this shit. Yeah, I used to be in that bitch stealing them, cracking them open, trying to then throwing the whole case away because I went through and I took all the free shit. I had a bunch of boards filled up, but never to win nothing good. Like they'd be like, "Oh, you can win a Corvette, you can win $1 million, get your dick sucked in Santa Barbara," and I never won none of it. So it really pissed me off when I found out it was all a scam later, and the dude who was in charge of it was giving the shit away to only his family and friends. Like, motherfucker, I should have got it. Me. It should have been me winning. I was putting my life on the line in the hood McDonald's stealing all the shit. Because let me tell you, my manager was big as fuck. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about me. He was ready to whip my ass for no reason. Even I was a kid. I'm fucking 16. He's like, he ready to put his paws on me. Like, say something stupid, motherfucker. I'm gonna be late. Motherfucker, you better be here. You better be here on time. On God. On God. Like, it was like that. That's what it was. McDonald's don't play. He would have stabbed me in the head. Shit, if I didn't get there. That's why when I quit, I didn't even go pick up my check. I sent my mama in. Fuck that. Can't quit on a Sunday. I think it was like a Saturday or Sunday. I had like 2 shifts. I was out of town, like 200 miles away. Chasing pussy. You know what I'm saying? As a 16-year-old, you know what it was. Don't act like I'm the only one I'm wrong for it. Chasing pussy at church camp. That's how I know they cotton panties was so thick. Mm-mm. The Lord ain't blessed it yet. Well, I remember trying to get pussy that young, boy, with the church girls. They all love the Lord. Why, that's why all the guys be happy when a girl not from the church came on a church trip. We'd be like, oh, she gonna fuck. She never did, but we tried. We believed, right? It was worth it. Man, my dog ran away the other day, and she was so strong. She just yanked She saw some deer, is what it was, and she's like 120 pounds. I don't know how big deer are, like 100 something, also, but they're taller than her. She ain't a fuck. She took off, and I had to let her go because she was gonna kill me, trying to drag me. And she was gone. I think it was like 11 o'clock. She ran away. 10 o'clock. She gonna come back at like 5 in the morning, barking at the front door, waking up the neighborhood. I said, "Bitch, if you don't get in this house, boy, pets will have you talking to them like they your children, though, for real. Like, are they, you don't play that shit sometimes with your pet. You're like, what the fuck? Get the fuck in the house." That's all I remember. I was so mad. Waking up everybody in this neighborhood. Got me out here in my slippers. Talking to her like an old woman, man. It's just what it is. It's what it is. I don't know. I had a death in the family recently, which was horrifying and sucked balls. And when you go back home and you're around family, you get the little stories, and it's not even about the person who died all the time, right? It's just stories, just family legacy. And my mom traumatized me. Because she was gonna be like, when I was in the Marines, I was in shape and beautiful, right? I'm like, She's like, right. I'm like, yes, mom, I know. Yeah, I don't know, because your Marine picture look a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't hardly no bitches looking good in the Marine picture, right? Like with their headshot. I'm sure there's a few. I mean, well, first of all, we know there's beautiful women in the services. All of them. All of them. I mean, not all of them. There's a lot of them. There's some ugly ones. But, but just was judging off the picture. No, I don't know that mother. But, try to be supportive. And she's in my face, like, right. She's like, yeah, I had all the lesbians chasing me. I had to file a report on one. I'm like, mama, you was a snitch? She's like, I snitched on the lesbians. I'm like, damn, ma, like, what the fuck? She was like, she was harassing me. She's trying to touch on me. And it's just like, that's some shit you don't even want to think about as a man, right? Like, that's like the only time I don't want to think about women on women touching. Like, your mom says a story about, like, get the oh. Meanwhile, my stepdaddy's like wanking it in the corner a little bit. I'm like, you motherfuckers just gross, man. This is weird. Weird shit. No, but it was serious. She getting harassed. She had to go to all the leaders of the military and be like, they are harassing me. I'm like, you didn't tell them the men, the officers trying to fucking. No, I didn't say nothing. I was like that. I was like, you fucked up. You just talking on the women. Y'all supposed to support each other. She's like, I didn't like her haircut. Wow. So if she had pretty hair, you might have fucked her. Like, the fuck are we talking about? This is not shit you want to talk about with your mother ever. I'm just saying, like, don't get you a white mother. It can be traumatizing. They don't even think about it. They don't even think about the fact of traumatizing you with these kind of stories, right? It's just what it is. Man, it's Detroit's a wonderful city. I love it. There's nothing I would change about it. Let's see. Can I even pause it for a second? Let's see what happens. I don't know. No, I'm gonna keep rolling. I'm almost at an hour. I don't know. So it's a wonderful city. It's beautiful. Downtown's gorgeous. So much around the city, but the city's got its problems. It's got its rougher areas, and like I don't live there, but I guess I'm nearer to it than I thought. Right. But it's kind of exciting though, because I'm like, hey, maybe one of these gangster motherfuckers needs me on their damn bank robbing team, right? Because I need some money. I need to come up, right? Like, we gonna get away if I'm the driver, because I will fucking run into everything to get away. I don't give a fuck. And so if y'all know anybody, what I'm saying, um, it's I got a lot of hair, but I'll fit in a ski mask. I don't give a fuck. I got, my kid, I'm trying to bribe my son to play football. It's an uphill battle. His mom is not a fan of it, but I'm just like, man, fuck that. I need it. I need him to play football. I need him to be tough. Like, he needs to sit the bench like I sat the bench. You know what it's like to be the third string running back? You might not even get in on a blowout. Even if your team's losing by 4 touchdowns, you might not get in as third string. But you make lifelong friends, right? You get hit in the mouth every day. Like it's stuff that needs to happen to you as a man, if you can handle it. And so I need to rob this bank so I can bribe him better. Because right now my offer is not enough for him to just tell his mama, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go play football." Right? I just told him like I think I was like 100 or 200 bucks. I feel like I need to bust that up to 500. You give a 12-year-old kid $500, he ain't gonna know what to do with his life. And I tell him this is for him to spend whatever he wants to spend it on. Like I gotta get that bribe money up. So if y'all know somebody needing a driver, I played a lot of like my experience is a lot of GTA, a lot of Red Dead. Um, I've shot a lot of guns before. You know what I mean? I could handle anything from a grenade launcher to a pistol. I'm not trying to do any shooting though, but I will. We will blast our fucking way out of here. I need a good gun. I don't need no like Men in Black. You send me the little revolver that ain't gonna do nothing. But yeah. Hey, I mean the shit we'll do for our kids, right? Kids are motivating. You've never seen so many ladies in their midlife going back to school. And it's not men look, the amount of men versus women going back to school later on in life, it's women are dominating the field because they get some kids or something, they get motivated. They're like, I ain't got time to be fucking with you. I ain't got time to be fucking with your bullshit. I gotta raise these babies. So yeah. I mean, unless y'all know one of them too, one of them highly educated but calm. You can't get too educated these days. You can't date too educated. You date outside your education level too much. And motherfuckers think they need to tell you about everything. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You don't need to tell me about nothing. Like, why are you telling me about anything right now? Well, who the fuck is you? Then you gonna tell me what I should be doing? Nah, I ain't listen to that. I ain't listen to that. All right, well, my goal was to do an hour, let it rip, see what I had. Appreciate it. It was fun kicking it with you guys. I've never done live on the TikTok before, so I appreciate that. Find out how that goes. I only had somebody. All right. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all too. My YouTube people.